Hey students, how is going on? Are you having fun on the vacation? Good. Now come and join the class with me. This is Sultana Parveen, your English teacher. And today I'm going to take a class of class 8 on English grammar. And what's that? Yes, we are going to discuss the rules of passage narration. And we will learn it step by step. See the first slide. Assertive sentence. You have to see the reporting verb and linking word. Okay? Interrogative, imperative, optative, and exclamatory. So, you can see 5 kinds of sentences here. I'm not going to describe it elaborately, and I'm not going to discuss the changes of the persons and verbs today, because you already know it. I will only show how to link up among the sentences. And this slide is only to remind you what kind of reporting verb and linking word we use in case of different sentences. Okay? So, see the slide carefully. Now, we will see some individual sentences because these types of sentences are very common while having a conversation. That means for passage narration. When the direct speeches turn into indirect, we usually use that as linking word. But there are various expressions when we change the sentences differently, such as he said to me, "Thank you." See, we don't use that here as a linking word. We simply say, "He thanked me." B. The sentence is, "She said to me, 'Congratulations.'" We also do the same here. We don't use that as a linking word here. We simply say, "She congratulated me." C. The man said to me, "Good morning." In the same way, we say here, "The man wished me good morning." If someone say, "Have a good day" or "Have a great day," we also will do the same. D. My father said to me, "Goodbye." Here we say, "My father bade me goodbye." Okay? Again, in the conversation, we often use yes, no, or address someone as sir or others. What will we do then? See. He said, "Yes, I'll do this." And notice, for yes, we use in the positive or in the affirmative. So the sentence will be, he replied in the positive or he replied in the affirmative and said that he would do that. Here is another thing, and said. This portion is optional. You can also say, he replied in the positive that he would do that. Now the sentence is, she said, "No, I can't go there." So, in the same way, for no, we use in the negative. So the sentence will be, she replied in the negative that she could not go there. Now, if someone addresses as sir, then see the sentence. The student said to the teacher, "Sir, I need a pen." So, for sir, we use respectfully or with respect. So the sentence will be, the student respectfully said to the teacher that he needed a pen. And if we want to use with respect, then the sentence will be, the student told the teacher with respect that he needed a pen. See another sentence. Are you hungry, friends? Said the manager. Here, the speaker addresses as friends. So we will say addressing as friends. So the sentence is, addressing as friends, the manager asked if they were hungry. Or if we use some names here, such as, are you hungry, Lisa? Said the manager. Then we could say addressing as Lisa, the manager asked if she was hungry. Okay? By God, he said, I'm telling the truth. Now, if anyone swears by the name of Allah, God, or Jove, then we will use swearing by. Okay? So the sentence will be, swearing by God, he said that he was telling the truth. We can also say, he swore by God that he was telling the truth. Okay. Now see this slide carefully. To keep link or harmony among the sentences in the passage, you have to use some extra words. These words are also said, again said, further said, then he said, also asked, again asked, further asked, added, also added, further added. Okay? So these are the words you have to use to keep link among the sentences. Now let's try if we can do that or not. Okay, we will take the shortest passage. Here the speaker says only 2 sentences. Have you seen that? You can go home. You may come tomorrow, the officer said to me. So we will take the first sentence first. And it will be, the officer said to me that I could go home. Then we will link up with the other sentence. And we will add also said to link it with the first sentence. So the sentence will be, he also said that I might come the next day. Okay? And now we will do a full passage. Ready for that, guys? Okay. Here is a full passage for us. You have to remember one thing. You have to go through the whole passage first to turn it into indirect speech. And you will make it clear at the very first sentence who the 2 speakers are. Okay? So, here we go. The teacher said, have you prepared your lesson today? No, sir, replied the student. The teacher said, why? I was suffering from headache yesterday. I shall do my work tomorrow. So, in this passage, the teacher is speaking to the student. Okay? So, we will say at the beginning, at the very first sentence, the teacher asked the student, as it is an interrogative sentence, we will say asked. The teacher asked the student if he had prepared his lesson that day. In the second sentence, for no, we will say in the negative. And for sir, we will use respectfully. So, The sentence will be, the student respectfully replied in the negative. The third sentence is, the teacher said, why? It has only one word. Okay. So the sentence will be, the teacher asked for the reason. You can also say, the teacher wanted to know the reason. Or you can make it in a full form. You can say, the teacher asked why he did not prepare the lesson that day. Okay? Then comes the last sentence. Here we have two portions. I was suffering from headache yesterday and I shall do my work tomorrow. Okay, the former portion is, the student replied that he was suffering from headache the previous day. And now we will add the later portion using also said. So the sentence will be, he also said that he would do his work the next day. Okay, now you have to write it as a full passage. Is it clear enough to you? I hope it is. Now this is time for your homework, and you have to another passage here, and you have to change the narrative style. That means you have to turn it into indirect speech. Okay? See it very carefully. So we are finishing here. Now thank you all for attending the class. Stay well, stay safe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.